Pictures like these are the moments we all look forward to. The moment when all of the efforts from all of the people come together to make that perfect match. But truthfully, this story started weeks before this photo. Before the shelter, before the transport, before the vet or the foster home, before any applications could be submitted, a dog waits. For weeks, months, years even, they wait outside in the elements and filth. They wait until someone notices and does something. If they're lucky, the warden shows up, loads them into the truck, and takes them to the pound. For some, that's the best place they've ever been, the best they've ever been treated. It's the moment everything changes. Every year, we get to work with over 400 dogs that need someone to change their fate. By telling their stories, we get to walk you through the steps of rescue. So here's a look behind the scenes, a chance to watch a dog's world change, one volunteer at a time.
We are on our way to the Pike County Dog Pound, which is located just an hour south of Columbus, Ohio. We are getting Annie, who is a Black Lab mix, and Vivica, who is a Collie mix. And this is going to be the first steps to the rest of their lives. Once they are done with their exams, the foster families will pick them up and we will begin the search for their new adopters. Most of our dogs come from rural shelters throughout Ohio. We do get quite a few from Pike County, since there is a wonderful volunteer organization there, and they work really hard to get these dogs out of the shelter and into rescues.
Vivica is a dog that came in as a stray, and she's a very good girl. She was able to get up there and get her shots, her heartworm tests, no problems. She has been very, very good. I don't even think I've heard her bark once while she's been here. But our organization gives the 5-in-1, the rabies, the worming, the flea and tick, Capstar, and the heartworm test. And then we put them on Pet Finder to find a place to go. So as one goes out, usually one comes back in behind. And RESCUEdOhio, we've probably been having a very strong relationship, probably 4 or 5 years. So a lot of it is just posting the dogs on our Facebook page, and then they pick which dogs they think that they can find foster homes for. And then we make arrangements for somebody to pick them up, or we take them and drop them off at the vet office in Columbus.
For coming out.
Yep. We'll clean out her ears and get those checked too, because they are pretty gross.
Hey kiddo, she's got, I noticed, like, maybe on her chest isn't here. She's got like missing patches of fur, it looks like. Yeah. And she's got it like on her back.
Yeah, under her arms, kind of everywhere.
Aw, kiddo.
And we'll get some medicine for that too.
You are a hot mess.
Teeth look good though, so that's a bonus.
How old do you think she is?
A couple years,
Okay,
2,
I
3
think
years.
it's 2 or 3.
Yep, I would buy that.
Oh.
All right, kiddo.
You like that? Do you like that?
Maybe a little hernia here, but we can send her straight.
Okay.
So otherwise, she looks good.
Okay.
I mean, except for the ears and the skin and
Right.
the hair and the hernia. So, what do you think, kiddo?
And I work on the RESCUEdOhio app team. I started volunteering with RESCUEdOhio after I adopted my dog through them. And I started fostering, volunteering, doing events, things like that. And then I kind of moved mainly onto the app team. I still foster here and there, but the app team is my main thing that I do for the rescue. Basically what the application team does is when an application comes in, we look at it, we process it, which means calling your vet reference or calling your personal reference and looking into your residence, where you live, needing to call your landlord, checking backgrounds, everything like that. I mean, there's a lot that goes into every single app. So we look to see if the dog that you applied for will fit in your home. Some dogs need certain things like a physical fence or to be an only dog or to have no kids, things like that. So I help pretty much every day that I can. It's a pretty small app team, so we all try to help as much as we can, but any amount of time that anybody can donate is beneficial. Hi, my name is Katie King. I work for RESCUEDohio, and we had somebody apply to adopt one of our dogs that listed you as their vet, so we just wanted to call and check on their past records. We just like to make sure that their current dogs are up to date on vaccines, spayed or neutered, and that they purchase heartworm prevention through you guys. It's a long process, but we really want to be thorough and make sure that our dogs are finding the best homes possible.
I'm Dina, and this is my fur baby Samson, and we applied at RESCUEdOhio to find the right match for Sam. It's really important to me to go through a rescue that uses fosters so that I can find the right fit for him.
I'm a home visit volunteer, and I'm here to meet with Dina today. She submitted an application through RESCUEdOhio, and she has one dog, Samson. So we're here just to check out her home, make sure it's safe for pets, meet any other caregivers that are in the home, and just find the right dog for her. Hey, I'm Megan. I'm from RESCUEdOhio.
Hi Megan, come on in. I'm Dina.
Nice to meet you. Hi. So is Samson your only dog right now?
Yeah, he is. He's looking for a friend.
Okay. What kind of friend would you like? Do you know if he's particular about his canine companions?
Yeah, a little bit. He likes dogs that are about his size or smaller.
Okay.
He doesn't like big dogs. They
Okay.
scare him. And he doesn't love super active dogs that like jump on him and
Okay.
want to play constantly.
Okay, so maybe no puppies.
Probably
for him.
no
Okay.
puppies, and like maybe a dog that's an adult that doesn't love to wrestle and play. That
Okay.
just kind of wants to hang out with
Okay.
him.
And gets along with boys and girls?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So with two dogs, we're obviously concerned about feeding time and any resource guarding. So do you want to show me where you plan on
Yeah, sure.
their food?
So right now, Samson eats in this back room, but I was thinking we have a door here that we can shut and we
Okay.
can feed the other dogs separately,
Okay.
maybe. I don't know if that sounds like a good idea, but we were
Yeah.
thinking have the other dog out here.
Yeah. Usually separately to start. We obviously want to give them a couple months to get used to each
Yeah.
other, and then you can see if there's any guarding behavior, that kind of thing. But that looks like a nice big space to keep our dogs separate during meal times. Okay.
So you can see out here. So
All right. So tell me a little bit about your yard.
So, as you can see, not really a typical yard, but we have a deck that we can let the dog out if they
Okay.
like to be outside in the sunshine.
Okay.
Samson loves being out here, so I was kind of hoping to find a dog that would like to hang out here with him.
Depending on the dog, we might want to consider kind of fencing off this area with a baby gate at the top of the
Yep.
stairs, just so they don't have access to escape through your backyard. But everything
So
else
this
looks
is
good.
actually all enclosed even in the bottom, so if
Okay.
they were to get down, they would not be able to get out.
Okay.
But sometimes
good.
I do the baby gate so that I can see where everybody is.
Right. And it looks like the gaps in the bottom of this deck area are good for a small dog. So this looks
Yeah.
pretty secure.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's go look at your basement.
Okay. It's actually right down here. It is a finished basement, but we
Okay.
keep a baby gate up just because I don't trust Samson to go down there by himself. So
Okay.
this would stay exactly as is.
So if there's anything like paint, household chemicals, anything like antifreeze or any hazards for a dog, I would definitely keep this up long term
Uh-huh.
when you have two dogs, just in case your back is turned. But this looks like a good solution for keeping pets out of the
Okay.
basement. Yeah. So in terms of any hazards upstairs, I did see one cord over here
Oh,
that might
okay.
be a concern that you might want to consider removing.
Oh,
It
okay.
looks like a small dog would be able to get to it.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Samson doesn't bother it, but I
Mhm.
could see how another dog might. I could definitely put that up.
Okay. But in terms of dog proofing, the main level looks great. It doesn't look like there's any other cords or hazards or anything like that. So I know I've asked you a lot of questions. Do you have any questions for me?
I guess the next question would be just how long this process takes.
Mhm.
We're really excited to find him a friend. So.
Yeah. So it really depends. What we want to do is match make and find you the perfect dog and find him the perfect companion. So it really just depends on how quickly we can find that dog and bring him
Okay.
into our program. But the next step after today is for me to complete the home visit report, and then when we do find the right pet, to schedule the meet and greet so that you can meet the dog, Samson can meet him,
Okay.
and just see if it's a good fit.
So we started with RESCUEDohio probably 2 years ago. My friend's son actually said, "You have the happiest dogs in the world. Wouldn't it be great if you could take a sad dog and bring them home and make them as happy as yours?" So that's where it all began. We saw Annie, and Annie looks so much like our Murphy, so it just kind of pulled at the heartstrings, and that's why we wanted her. And so she's, first few days it was kind of crazy. She is high energy, to say the very least. Once you get the crazy out of her and she does about 20 minutes of zoomies, she's a great dog. We love Sleepy Annie. she's a lot of fun.
Well, and she's had our more senior dogs playing a lot more than they have in a long time. They just don't like to play as long as she does.
Right.
But they're getting along really, really well. She's a great combination of activity during the day and snuggles at night. That's all she wants to do. She wants to lay on top of you or lay on top of one of our other dogs. So until we get up in the morning, as soon as she hears noises, she's up and ready to get out.
She is ready to go.
Yep.
100% recharged.
We met a potential adopter today, and they've decided that they want to make Vivica a permanent member of their family. She was in heat when she arrived, and now that she's done, we have to wait 4 to 8 weeks before we can spay her. She will go as a foster to adopt, which essentially means that she'll still be a RESCUEdOhio dog, but she'll be in their home for the next 4 to 8 weeks until her surgery, and at that point we will make her an official member of their family.